Alright guys, giving this another try. I'm sure it'll work out just fine this time. Here's to hoping at least. So I want to get this final round underway. Got an epic RMP mirror like we've been talking about before. Bestest server versus DAT WU TANG. Some of the best teams that we've seen in the arena tournament so far. Battling it out for the first and second place. Like we've said before, for getting first and second place, making it to the finals, they're both guaranteed prize money, but it's more than just money on the line.
Money on the line, big difference.
Yeah, definitely more money on the line.
Really exciting match. What do you think the kill target will be? Since it is a mirror, do you reckon we'll see people on the mage?
I'm thinking lots of mage, but who knows if there is an opportunity to make a swap onto the rogue without a trinket. I think rogues can definitely die in a cheap shot here. Or not a cheap shot, kidney shot combo. But I do think that we'll be seeing a lot of focus on the mages, trying to lock down the damage and CC. And that's exactly what we're going to see from Dosage here, opening up on Xinku. Trinket carry dropping a little bit low on health there, taking damage from Damage Rogue, living up to his name there. Trinket carry dropping down to 42% health, and Sophia in a counterspell. And now into a fear. Sophia trinkets that fear, but Trinket carry still has the ice block.
Big block there, and the smoke bomb on the block to stop the healing. Unfortunately, someone still managed to get a heal on him, and he's back in the fight.
Still forced the pain suppression though, so. But then a pain suppression on Xinku as well.
So both teams without PS, one mage without block.
Yes, indeed. Xinku dropping around 90% health here, taking a good amount of damage from Dosage. Dosage, a rogue that's been doing an incredible job all tournament. Really looking for those restells quite often. Gets him in a kidney shot, but Xinku quickly blinks away from that and then turns around with a stun of his own right back on him. Deep freeze more for CC than anything. Meanwhile, Trinket carry
is getting blown up.
Down to 36% HP, finding himself in a kidney shot as well. Gets out of the kidney shot. Excellent life grip by Sophia. Don't know if it's going to be enough though. The cheap shot onto Sophia leaves Trinket carry without a heal. Still at 39% health here. Running away as fast as he can from Damage Rogue, who is now in a full blind.
It's very surprising to see this other RMP dominating.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of really strong performances from DAT WU TANG, but right now it definitely does look like Bestest server is in a more dominant position. But if we know anything about DAT WU TANG, is they're able to come from behind and make the unbelievable happen, as they did often against that Fire MLS here. Once again, we're seeing Xinku forced to ice block here, mass dispelled instantly. Dosage dropping a smoke bomb, perhaps defensively. Xinku doing his best to keep Dosage off of him. Throws him in a polymorph to peel. Dosage does perhaps even decide to trinket that, instead of just waiting for his dispel there. Xinku blinks away from Dosage. We are seeing a little bit of a battle of the rogues versus the mages here. Trinket carry is absolutely out of mana though. Meanwhile, Xinku, the opposing mage, is still at 44%. Trinket carry is going to take a lot of damage here, I would imagine. Not really being able to have any sort of mana to use his blink or his Novas to get away. He uses his last bit of mana to blink there, but I think he's going to go down here. Wow, they actually land a kill on him. What happened there, Merc? Did you see that? What led up to that kill?
Dude, he just went ooh. I mean, a mage without mana, and he couldn't get any. Did he get Evocate off? I couldn't see.
I don't think he had any chance to. I think Damage Rogue was all over him there. Wow, excellent performance by Bestest server. See, we've seen WU TANG absolutely dominate everybody that they've come against, but this time Bestest server brought the heat. Now, this is an important thing though. That's that WU TANG has been playing excellent against everybody they've fought against, but mirror matchups are a little bit different sorts of games. I mean, you have to actually practice the comp, practice fighting against your shadow, if you will, and it might be the case that Bestest server might have a little bit more experience fighting other RMPs than DAT WU TANG, but definitely not counting DAT WU TANG out, and we've got the best of 5 series to decide who's going to actually be the winner of the tournament. So, got these got these next couple games on the way. That was a really enjoyable game to watch, and I'm really looking forward to these next ones.
Now, is this a best of 3 or best of 5?
This is a best of 5, and this is the second game of it. We're in. So we've got anyone who wants to win. Best of server has to get 2 more wins off of DAT WU TANG. But DAT WU TANG, if they win this game, they're right back in it. Even 1-1 score. So whoever wants to take this home has to get 3 wins off of their opponent, and it's anybody's game at this point. What are you looking for differently out of DAT WU TANG that they can do to avoid what happened to them last time? What sort of adjustments do you think they're going to make?
You know, I think they really do need to apply that offensive pressure off the bat. It seems like whoever gets the pressure going at the start of the match tends to carry it through the entire match. I mean, just the cooldown exchanges are what seems to make these RMP mirror matches.
Yeah, I think Damage Rogue definitely did a number on Trinket Carry right off the bat, but Xinku did take quite a bit of damage from the enemy rogue Dosage, and Dosage is going to start right on Xinku with an early Garrote. Got deep freeze on Xiox. Does not want to get deep frozen in the ring, so he trinkets that and hops right out. Oh, Damage Rogue walked right into that ring, so there's going to be a little bit of extra CC drop down. Did Dosage fall through the map? Or did he just get a re-stealth? No, he's good. Alright, Dosage is good. He juked me. That's all good.
Juke the DC.
Making sure. I hate to have that happen.
We got that damage going out hard on Trinket Carry again. It looks like he's already blocked as well. I must have missed that.
Yeah, you're right. Trinket Carry right now dropping down to around 40% health in a kidney shot.
He's actually trinketed that kidney shot. He must have had blink down.
And this is scary business. We're seeing a lot of what happened last time. Sophia just seems to be struggling to deal with the damage that Trinket Carry is taking. As it was the case last time, Xiox is the only one on Best of Server with the trinket up. Meanwhile, Sophia and Dosage both have trinkets. I have to see if they decide to use those offensively or defensively, because at this point in the game, things are pretty even, except for the ice blocks. I don't think I saw Xinku have to block yet, and now a pain suppression comes out on Xinku in favor of a different sort of cooldown. So
actually, that was a very, I'd call early pain suppression. Xinku really didn't have much pressure going out on him at all at that point. In fact, only now is the pressure starting to be applied to Xinku. It's been previously a very one-sided fight, but I guess we've got Dosage's team going back on the offensive.
I think I think what we saw there is Xiox was in a CC and was anticipating quite a good deal of damage on Xinku there, so he pained something preemptively to avoid damage rather than sort of just keep him from dying at low health. So it was a very defensive play, but pretty smart. So maybe they could save the ice block for a different situation.
Oh, there's a trinket from Sophia.
So he's out of trinket at this point. Trinket Carry is still taking a good amount of damage. We did get a trinket and a pain suppression on Trinket Carry. Slight overlapping of cooldowns there, and that could actually mean quite a bit considering the considerable amount of CC that an RMP is capable of.
We're seeing Trinket Carry get down fairly low again. That pressure is just being applied to him consistently. He might actually... Oh, he's blocked.
He did ice block there. Xiox with the Master Spell and a Smoke Bomb.
Oh, he's going down.
They knew that they troll you.
Oh, snap.
Wow. Very beautiful Smoke Bomb on top of the ice block, ensuring the Master Spell could land without any healing occurring before right after that Master Spell did land. Excellent play by bestest server, who is proving themselves to be the better RMP at this point. We were both really impressed with DAT WU TANG, but bestest server is showing that they are no one to be counted out by any means. And I'm wondering, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on Xiox next match, because Trinket Carry keeps going a lot faster than Xinku. So I'm wondering if Xiox is actually landing some mana burns without anyone noticing. Anyone except for Trinket Carry, of course. But that's gonna put bestest server up at a 2-0 lead here, which puts them right at the brink of winning the Molten International Tournament. We'll bring you guys this next game real soon. Hang in there. Alright guys, we're in. Getting ready to rock, waiting for these doors to open. Let's watch these teams set up their positioning, watch the rogues get in there and orchestrate their openers as they're wont to do. See Damage Rogue hopping in sprint. Oh, he does get... Does he get Mass Dispelled out? Not quite. That was close.
I really do want to see something being done about Damage Rogue, because he is the main one applying pressure to Trinket Carry. Since they're doing a great job of locking down Xinku the mage, it must be the main damage coming from, well, damage. So let's see if they do anything to change that.
Oh, lands the sap on the mage. Let's see if they work off of this, or they're waiting for that rogue to come out. Maybe trying to counter open. See if Damage Rogue decides to make the first move. But then let's have like a wizard's duel out here. Starting with a deep into a Ring of Frost on Sophia. If that lands, it's gonna give Bestest Server a very strong opener here with Sophia in a full CC there. Trinket Carry taking a good amount of damage, down to 70% health. Meanwhile, Xinku also dropping. The amount of damage dealt to these teams in a matter of seconds is insane. Dosage actually dropped a smoke bomb.
Oh, sorry, there was a sap out on Sophia, but I guess it must have been DR'd pretty heavily. Trinket Carry is still taking a lot of damage, and this priest just isn't able to heal through all of it.
Ziox is actually mana burning, just as I suspected. That rascal he is. He's just casting mana burn after mana burn. Really putting this team behind. I saw him even casting some Mind Spikes before, and Trinket Carry is feeling the pain. Did indeed have the ice block there.
There just isn't enough pressure coming out from Wu Tang to force that priest to do anything else. He's practically just mana burning out of boredom right now.
Very strong tactics, and one that's been working for them the past 2 games. And so far it's put them in a really strong position. Trinket Carry is 25% mana, 56% health, and already has used an ice block. It's not looking all that great. Ziox runs in, gets a big fear on the DPS and Sophia, but now finds himself in a deep freeze in a potentially bad position. Xinku taking the brunt of the damage now, 56% health, 55% health. Trinket Carry looking around the same percent health.
Yeah, the big difference here though is Xinku is you know, pretty damn good on mana. Trinket Carry, he's quickly running out, and unless he can get an Evocate off, he's not going to be able to do anything very soon.
And I can pretty much guarantee that Damage Rogue is not interested in letting him get an Evocate off. 3% mana. Ziox is being about as offensive as you can be as a priest. Really putting the hurt on with mana burns.
Xinku just got an Evocate off just now, so he's back up to full mana pretty much.
He's looking to turret some serious damage into Trinket Carry. Keeping my eye on Ziox, seeing what he's up to. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. Without enough counter pressure on the side of a DAT WU TANG, it's not going to force the priest to do anything but mana burn. So it's really a downhill cycle. If you let mana burns go off, you're not even going to have the mana to counter pressure. And once you get behind on pressure, it's only going to lead to more mana burns. Really bad cycle there. Xinku in an ice block, but also in a smoke bomb. But luckily, Sophia was in a polymorph there, unable to mass dispel that. It's gonna give Bestest Server another chance at this. Meanwhile, Trinket Carry did find a way to get a little bit of mana back, but now finds himself in a cheap shot in a Garrote, 46% health, unable to do much of anything. Trinkets the Garrote, still at 27% health. With that last ice block, can he survive? No! He goes down!
That's it.
Wow.
That is it.
Beautiful RMP play by Bestest Server, really proving themselves to be the best on the server. And they're going to be the winners of the Molten International Tournament Cataclysm Edition. Excellent tournament, and excellent job to these guys, getting their 3rd win with a clean sweep over DAT WU TANG. Pretty surprising, but amazing RMP matches. Really shows you that these guys knew how to play their comp. That mana burn strategy did exactly what they needed it to do, and it's going to get them the win and the big first place prize money. Awesome match.
You know, I mean, Damage and sorry, what was that team name?
Bestest Server was the winner team name.
Bestest Server, that's it.
Yeah.
No, they had some you know, pretty clutch matches earlier on, and I guess maybe Wu Tang had some good luck, some luck of the draw in those earlier matches that perhaps made them look like the better team. who knows? But either way, bestest servers just absolutely flawless them.
Yeah,
quite literally.
I think
in
that
all 3 matches.
Yeah, I think that came down a lot to knowing how to play a mirror, because I mean I don't think it was a fluke that they got there. I think they played amazingly well against other teams. But when it came down to knowing how to secure an advantage against your shadow, that the mana burn strategy really never even came into play for DAT WU TANG, even after suffering from it for the past couple of games. So I think that one of the things that definitely came in was I would say less of luck of the draw and more knowing how to fight that particular comp, knowing how to deal with a mirror matchup. But yeah, there was amazing play on both sides, and definitely really fun games to watch. So huge congratulations to those guys for closing out the tournament and getting the prize money for sure. I'm gonna put up this little screen right quick. Talk to the Molten staff, and then I think we'll probably be wrapping this up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Play some music before we say goodbye.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for having me, and I'm sorry about drying my hair / vacuuming / any other speculative rumors that went out.